PA. There's this flea market called Zern's. You just got to go there on Friday and Saturday nights just to enjoy the atmosphere. They have some good cigars there too.
Now, as you're traveling around and giving your platform to people, how have you been receptive? How does the public respond to you? What your ideas are?
Mixed. Mixed because people are confused as I was a Republican, and the question is, the concerns that we're hearing is the we believe you can do better in the Republican Party. Many are embracing our platform. Like today, we spoke in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That turned into a revival, basically, with the speech we gave. Yeah. But they're receptive to. I'm not a politician. Okay. Today we didn't talk politics today in Chambersburg. We spoke today about. Our goal today was to inspire people to aspire to a greater level. Okay. And that's the message that I want to take to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, in addition to our platform.
Now, I understand that you attended one of the Tea Parties. You spoke at one of them or something, the Tea Party?
This is my second one. The day I spoke to Tea Party in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Okay. On the 15th, I spoke to a Tea Party of about 4,000 people in Paducah, Kentucky. Of all places, Paducah, Kentucky. And was well received in Paducah and was well received today in Chambersburg.
And what do you find that these people in the Tea Party are looking for really at rallying? Or are they just angry people, or what do you find?
I want to answer your question directly, and then I need to expound upon it.
Okay.
What the Tea Party movement symbolizes is going back to a smaller government, a Reaganist model of government. Smaller government, both on the federal and the state level, and adhering to constitutional principles. And the Constitution is not a living document. It is a static document, meaning it is there. What's there is there. You cannot change it. You can't interpret it any other way but its original content. So that's what the Tea Party people and the movement is trying to say. Now, I have to say that I've had trepidations about the Tea Party movement. The signs in the earlier days, in the earlier part of this movement, of Obama with a bone going through his nose and being depicted as a witch doctor, I find that to be racially insensitive. And I've spoken out against those issues, and we've made some great headway. I'm very proud to see that we've made some good headway in lessening those type of racially insensitive pictures. They are still upset at this administration, and I cannot comment directly on this administration, but they're still upset, and they have right to be. But when they're expressing it in a different manner now, that's heartening to see.
Okay. Well, why do you think that they're upset with the current administration? I was curious about. I never attended any. I just always wondering what's going on.
The current administration has taken a bad situation and made it worse. They have taken with this stimulus program, which does not stimulate or create any jobs. They have taken this healthcare monstrosity and hurled it on to the American people and said, now you have to take this. Now government now you have to purchase health care. And I think that's not the role of government. I think under the 10th Amendment, I think the states can best do that. I think the states can best educate their children, not a federal government. Okay. So that's what if you're looking for specifics, it is the bailouts, it is the health care, and it's this knee-jerk reaction of going to the left as opposed to staying in the center.
Okay. All right, we got a call for you. Ready?
Ready, let's do it.
This is our Vietnam buddy here, Rick. Hello, Rick. How you doing today, buddy?
Hey, Joe. What's up, bud?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. You got a serviceman here.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, man, from one veteran to another veteran, brother, welcome home.
Thank you, and Rick, thank you for your services. Because of men like you, I get to wear this uniform. Thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah, well, hey, it's a privilege and a price we got to pay. But we're veterans, and we got to protect our country.
Thank you.
Just one real quick question. I mean, what I'm hearing, you sound good. You know what I'm saying? If for some reason you make governor, what would you do to help the vets out in our state? Because a lot of us vets are having problems with our benefits, and our wives are getting their benefits. If you would be governor, what would you do to help the vets and change the system in Philadelphia? And that's my question. I'll get off there and let you guys talk.
Thank you, Rick, for the question.
Okay.
Let me get right into it.
Okay, Rick. Wait.
The majority of the services provided to veterans are done on the federal level, but on the state level, what we can do is to improve the quality and the quality of care in our veteran nursing homes. That's one. Two, as governor, I want to reopen the Scotland School for veteran children, because I believe that we have a debt that we owe our veterans who have been deceased, and we have a debt to their children. So that's what we can do on the state level. On a national level, I'm part of the Wounded Warrior program, and I can tell you that there our National Guardsmen are being screwed over by the Army, and I can't speak specifically to the issue because I'm still enrolled in that program. But I'm going to lead the charge of governors to make sure that our National Guardsmen are treated fairly on the federal level in terms of benefits, and that we move the benefit process quicker. It should not take 4 months to receive your VA disability benefits. It should take less than a month if we can get it down to that. So Rick, I did not answer your question directly. I've kind of give you a broad overview, but I will not under our administration we will not cut any services for veterans that the state is responsible for.
Okay. Got another call here for you. Ready for this?
Let's go for it.
One of our other good friends. Hello, Mary Lewis. How you doing today? Glad to hear from you.
Oh, hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Now, you looking nice today, Joe.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
I dressed up just for you.
You did?
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
I am glad to see Mr. Mansfield there on the program.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to know it's been most of my life to be independent, but I always wind up being either Democrat or Republican, and I do hope one day to see an independent president, and I'd like to know what you think about that.
I'm sorry, rephrase your question, ma'am.
I said that I've always, wanted to be independent.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but I always wind up being Democrat or Republican, having to vote for one or the other. And some of them hadn't been so bad, but I mean, when we do vote, it either go to one or the other that we really didn't want in there.
Right.
So I'm thinking about, what would you think about a third-party president?
I think it's high time to think about independents and third-party candidates now. I think we as American citizens have to stop acting cowardly. We have to start voting our principles, not based on party. I left the Republican Party because the Republican Party did not know what to do with a black conservative, and that's just how I feel about it. And the Republican Party doesn't like it, then it's too bad. They need to treat black conservatives as if they are welcomed in the party. Right now, I don't feel that.
Well, the same as I was last Republican. And it seemed to me this time, I mean, they can say far left, but that they haven't been involved in, they